Alright, let's go. Hey guys, if you were one of the 175 people who watched the original part 1 of Let's Play Kong Animated Series The Game, you might be wondering, where's part 2? Well, it never really happened. The camera that I had wasn't really that good, sound quality wasn't that great either, and I was kind of lazy. But now the laptop I'm using's got a much better camera, I've got a bit of spare time, I've got a couple of days off, so I thought I might as well start basically doing the Kong Let's Play again. Just to give a refresh, it's Kong Animated Series The Game on Game Boy Advance. It's based on Kong Animated Series, as the name suggests. It's a show that me and the other guys in the X-Force watched quite a lot back when we were all together before Force moved to America, I came down to Lincoln, people just generally moved on. Basically, got to 2 o'clock, we'll be staying at X's, cards down, the S is down, whatever, get on Kong, and it aired on like Toonami or Cartoon Network or something like that, and we just watched Kong, and it became a bit of a ritual for us. So it's a bit of a tribute to that. It's been 14 years since the series first aired. I thought I'd kind of do a bit of an anniversary tribute by playing through the game. I'm actually going to upload these videos until I get all the parts done. So hopefully if you're watching this, you can do it straight on to part 2, part 3, part 4, how many parts there's going to be. But anyway, we'll get started, as it's suggested me to do. I hope this is all set up properly, and it is. Right, last time I kind of skipped through quite a lot of this story stuff, but this time I'm going to show it off. So basically, story of the game and of the series. Years ago, so-called civilized men destroyed the original Kong, the giant ape. A young woman kidnapped by the fantastic creature became a brilliant scientist, specialising in genetic research, Dr. Lorna Jenkins. Having introduced the giant ape to the world had destroyed it. Ever since the original Kong's tragic death, Dr. Jenkins worked day and night to bring the beast back to life. Kong! After the original Kong died, I secretly managed to extract part of his DNA. However, to succeed in the recreation of Kong, I needed to cross his DNA with human DNA. Sure you did. Jace and Jenkins is the main character of the show, Dr. Jenkins' grandson. I was tempted. I had heard so much about the giant ape. I offered my DNA without any hesitation. And it was a success. Kong walked the earth once more. In order to protect him, my grandmother moved Kong back to his primordial island habitat where the original Kong had lived. Kong Island, obviously in the movies and I'm pretty sure the books it's called Skull Island, but for whatever reason, I don't know, maybe there wasn't any skulls on the cartoon version, but this is just Kong Island. I joined my grandmother there not long ago, along with Eric Tannemore, my best friend, and Ramon Villaporta, my archaeology professor. Alas, I didn't know that Ramon intended to snatch the 13 Bramble stones hidden inside the temple and steal their powers. This guy's the villain, pretty much, as he said, just his archaeology professor, who's hell-bent on world domination. The 13 stones are key to the island's survival. They are kept in the sacred temple under the protection of the giant ape. As we set foot on the island, Ramon sneaks off. The forest. Jason, I just spotted Ramon Villaporta. He is already in the sacred temple. My radar shows that 9 of the 13 Bramble stones have been stolen. If the stones leave the temple, the island's survival is at risk. The animals will become anxious and aggressive. The device I gave you that you're wearing over your ear is a cyberlink. Basically, in the series, a cyberlink is a device that lets humans fuse with animals. I think at one point the villain used it to fuse with a statue of a Minotaur, and I think at another point a model of a dinosaur. So it's kind of, the technology is kind of flaky, but the general gist is to fuse with things. Press the L button to activate the cyberlink. If the reception is good, you can call Kong, and I can give you information. If Kong is standing next to you, the cyberlink allows you to merge with him. I have to go, Jason. You are breaking off. Run quick. Sacred Temple. Okay, Kong. Meet me ASAP in front of the Sacred Temple. Right, here we go then. Quite cool. We're not controlling Jason because no one really likes him. He's a bit of a prat. Instead, we're playing Kong, the guy we all want to play as, and as you might have seen in the last playthrough, he jumps so fucking high, and you kind of got to watch out, just simply because he jumps so high. A lot of the jumps are a leap of faith, and you got to be careful not to accidentally jump down the waterfall and die. So yeah, just something to be careful of, and it's a little bit frustrating because you can't look up and you can't look down. You know, kind of like in, as I made the original point in my original video, kind of like in Sonic, where you can duck down and the screen will move down so you can see what's below you. This one just says, listen, you're Kong, take responsibility for your actions. So we got no other choice on that. Just take you through some of the basic actions. As you can see there, he's got his idle animation, beating his chest. We've got his humongous jump, punch, a ground pound, and a Sonic. I'm going to make the Sonic comparison here. The Sonic-esque spin attack. Basically, what happened if fucking hell, not even that useful. Just rolled into that bear and it ended up hurting me anyway. Not that it matters because Kong is, you know, he's pretty powerful. He's the 8th wonder of the world. He can get hit by most things in this game and you'll be fine. Basically, the gist of this game is to go for the levels, beating the shit out of all these animals that are pretty fucking big. You know, Kong in the series is massive. Well, depending on what scene you're looking at, because the animation quality and the size of Kong changes so bloody much throughout the series, from scene to scene. One minute he's as big as a tree, the next minute, you know, he's half the size of a skyscraper. It bloody fluctuates too much. Here's Jason. Unfortunately, we're going to have to fuse with him. Now, in the series, when Jason merges with Kong, he becomes Mega Kong. He grows much bigger, his eyes are glowing, he's much more powerful. It's basically Kong's in a crisis, Jason's in a crisis. They come together, they turn to Mega Kong, they beat the villains. In this, it doesn't seem to make an ounce of difference. He's still just Kong. Got to watch out for these fireballs here. This Piranha Plant-esque enemy ripped straight from Super Mario, firing things out. But again, we don't have to worry too much because it's Kong. He's got full ton of health. But we can pretty much ignore most of this stuff. It's just there to distract us. I think if you go into the trees, you can grab some fruit. To this day, I don't know what they're for. If there's any Kong animated series, the game experts out there, if such a thing exists in this world, feel free to make a comment and tell me what they're for. Maybe some sort of secret that I don't know. But yeah, give a comment. Or maybe you want to have theories on what the fruit could be for. I mean, I know bananas obviously are Kong's thing, Gorilla's thing. But you can collect pineapples, watermelons, all sorts of fruit. So I might even go for the monkey banana comparison. Got this little star thing here. Kong starts glowing. I don't know if you can see that. Unfortunately, you know, I thought this would give me invincibility. You think so, you know, star like in Mario, glowing, you get the invincibility like in Sonic. Music starts up, you think you're invincible. Nope. Can't really even tell the difference because Kong knocks things out in 1 to 2 hits anyway, so it's pretty useless. I'm sure it's probably explained in the instruction manual, but unfortunately I don't have that to hand. So I'm sure there's a lot of depth in this game that I'm perhaps missing. Anyway, here's the point of the level. We've got to collect these jumping parchments. 3 parchments used to activate the primal stones have been hidden in each level. Find them before Ramon does. Basically, there's these ancient parchments that are dotted around the levels. You've got to collect all 3 of them before you can continue. As I explained in the last video, there's an ancient island shaman called Lua. His job is basically to protect the island secrets. So far, the primal stones have been nicked. Strangers have come to the island and she's done absolutely fuck all. And these parchments, not only have they escaped, they've taken a life of their own and are bouncing around willy-nilly all over the levels. What's the fucking point of keeping her about? She's useless. And I'm pretty sure this animal here is supposed to be her pet. Chandar, I think his name is. they're attacking me. She's doing nothing to quell the anger of the beasts of the island. And I'm pretty sure you can't really see them in these ground levels, but there's her pet flying around as well, Sora, again. Attacking Kong, I'm the protector of the island, but all these animals seem to hate me. Rolling into this thing, these fucking snake enemies are so awkward. There we go. A snake half the size of Kong, Christ. Right. Again, I've been hit loads, but barely taken anything off my health. Most of the time you're going to be dying because you fall down a hole or something. There we go, there's Sora. Piece of shit. Here's Ramon, the villain. He has decided to escape in a puff of smoke, but quite nicely. Now, retrieve the 9 primal stones stolen by Ramon before the stability of the island is lost forever. Right. And his minions appear out of nowhere. Drop the pants. Comedy buffoons. Yeah, he's dropped a primal stone, which I don't quite know why. If he's has the ability to appear in a puff of smoke, then why did he fear Kong enough to leave a fucking primal stone behind? Just disappear. Anyway, basically, I'll just show you this now. We're glowing again. Again, I don't know what it's for. You get to the end of the level. Jason, remember, did not come alone to the island. His minions have been following you since the beginning. The lab was broken into. One side was stolen. Hurry up. The animals become more and more aggressive. Right, I guess so the animals are attacking me because the primal stone's been nicked. So for some reason they're taking out on me. They're, one and only saviour. Ramon wants to cut through the jungle, prevent him from leaving the island. Tan's on his way to meet you. Good luck. As you can see here, there's a little parchment with a little X on it. I can't get past here for some reason, so we've got to go get the parchments, which are, I'm going to backtrack a bit here. Let's count these trees. I think they're around here somewhere. Judging by, I can remember. I don't know if I just grabbed one then, unfortunately, because it just flew up there incredibly fast. Right. We'll see if we get the next one. That gives us a chance to get some of these bananas. Maybe it'll be... Here we go. The level is now complete, so I did grab one without realising it. Oh, and I'll take this opportunity just to show off Kong's love for the earth. Giving it a good pumping. Oh, Jesus. Let's keep that. Little pro tip for any people that want to give this game a playthrough, just avoid the treetops if you can. All that's up there is fucking snakes, half the size of Kong, piranha plants that just want to kill you, at least on the ground. You can bit of damage control. Password Jason1 if you want to play this game and cheat your way to level 2. There's a password, Jason01. The jungle, so this is the second level. I'm just going to probably give this a bit of a pause now, just while come to the end of this video. So what I'll do is, we'll end this video now. So like I say, I'm going to be recording all this in one go. So as soon as you finish this, if you like what you see, go on to part 2, which is going to be this second level of the jungle. So take care for now.